Hey everyone, welcome back to the console time machine where we go back. And today I'm going back and playing Burnout, the original Burnout game from 2001, and on my days I'm having an absolute blast. Now, I don't want to give a history rundown about the game and the developers and blah blah blah. We're not here for that, we're here for pure nostalgia and fun. And I was so excited to get my hands back on this game. There are so many reasons why these old games just really get my nostalgic juices flowing. Yes, they were groundbreaking, they were different. Burnout was very different in its day. But what really gets me going and what really helps me sort of get the enthusiasm for playing these games is it reminds me of what I was doing at that point in time, or it reminds me of who my friends were at that time, or where I lived, or who my girlfriend was. And it's just like, there's something about going back and reliving these memories, not only because the games are great, but because it's more about that. It's remembering the times, and that's what I really enjoy about it. So this game, for example, I was living in a place where we played this to death. And at the time, all driving games were quite serious. They were about getting fast lap times, and they were usually real cars, they were usually real tracks, and they were about coming first and, you know, winning against the opposition and driving seriously and not crashing. And this game just flipped the genre on its head. It was about danger, it was about close calls, it was about crashing, it was about boosting, it was about sort of, you know, dodging and driving on the wrong side of the road. And it was urban areas, and there were open spaces, there were point-to-point races, there were tracks that, you know, were outdoors, they were built up cities, they were mountainous. It was just crazy, and it was so different for its time. You know, you've got tunnels, you've got bridges, you've got little jumps, you've got alternate routes. It was just so much fun, and it was just so different for its time. Really impressed with the amount of variation in the traffic, and also the way the cars behave. Not only your car, I mean, you know, handles great on a controller, it's absolute great arcade fun. The AI is quite a challenge, which is good. It's not an easy ride by any means, but the sort of controlled cars, the computer controlled cars, the traffic that's generated really does a good job. It's varied, but it sometimes looks like it's moving in your way. It's like, it's quite challenging, pop up at the worst possible moments, which, you know, can be really frustrating. The rubber banding is crazy. You know, no matter how well you do, you look in the mirror and the other cars are right there with you. But then there's something about the near misses, and there's something about the sort of the speed factor and the adrenaline. And this being the first one that kicked off the series was absolutely groundbreaking in a number of ways, and it just reminded me of it just playing back through. Now, I'm going to do a full playthrough of this, and I'm going to probably stream a lot of it, and I'm going to do some of it where they're not commentated, they're just literally me working my way through the different races and the different levels. It's not the longest game. It was criticised a little bit for being quite shallow in terms of the story. There is a time attack mode, there's also a survival mode where you literally go as long as you can, and when you crash, that's it, you're done and dusted. That's quite good fun, but I'm going to play my way through and I'm going to complete this game. Not only that, I'm going to also introduce Burnout 2, then we're going to go to Burnout Takedown, we're going to look at Burnout Paradise, we're going to look at Burnout Revenge. We're going to look at them in order, and we're going to see which games are still great now and which ones you should really make an effort to pick back up and play. If you've never tried them, I don't think you're going to get it. You know, if you're of a generation where you've never seen these games, you're going to be looking at it and going, the graphics are rubbish, the cars look dated, the tracks look terrible, I don't get what the fascination is. But if you're a gamer at heart and you're interested in the history of it, or if you remember playing them the first time around and you just want to relive the nostalgia, then you are in the right place. So join me on streams, join me in the videos, and let's enjoy these together and get these juices flowing. I played this on my Xbox One. It was my first sort of big console purchase back in the day, and I just loved it. I absolutely love this game. I can't say enough good things about it, but that being said, Burnout 2 just absolutely topped it. So if you've never seen Burnout 2, or if you want to relive that as well, click the video that's up on the screen and we'll go through that at the same time. But check out the playlist and make sure you go through the walkthrough with me, and we'll have so much fun, guys. It's going to be great. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.